What's up?
There's a lot of shenanigans going on behind the scenes.
I'm just bebopping away.
We love that. Dun, 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 dun.
I like that little jazz tune.
I do too. I love it, actually. So,
Yes.
hello, my friends. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Why, hello there.
We just thought we'd
Hello,
plop on screen
Tony.
with all of us here.
Yeah, plop. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
Okay.
Oh, what a relief it is.
I'm going to run.
Sorry, you made me think of that old
with
commercial.
blue bonnet on it.
Bonnet on it. That's right. My baloney has a first name. It's Oscar.
My baloney
Dale's
has
like,
a
oh.
second name. It's Meyer.
Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask
And
me
if
why,
you ask me why, I'll say, because Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
B-O-L-O-G-N.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Dale, I'll do you even one better. You ready for this one, my friend?
Funny.
OB,
Oh my gosh.
that's the one for me. Just try OB and you'll see.
Opie?
Okay, never sing that song
Patty's-
again.
Patty's
Okay.
in the window staring at me like, what did you just do?
What did you
Oh,
just do?
holy.
You just ruined your
OB.
whole YouTube.
OB tampons. OB.
Oh,
You just ruined your whole YouTube career right there.
Wow.
Oh my.
Hold your mouth open.
It's good at
I'm
10.
I
kidding.
love Bumblebee tuna. I love
Tuna.
Bumblebee.
I never heard that one.
Tuna. I love
Tuna.
Bumblebee.
Really?
Bumblebee,
Oh my
tuna.
gosh, that's an old one too.
The best part of waking up.
My favorite
Is Folgers in your cup?
is in your cup.
Oh, wow.
Do you remember the old one? I can bring on the bacon, right up in a pan.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yep.
No, you do. I love that one. That was for that old
Roto-Rooter,
movie,
that's the one.
Gina.
Roto-Rooter.
Get away those troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter. Roto-Rooter.
That's my name.
Oh,
Well, welcome to this. Welcome to the YouTube Psych Ward. We're glad you're here to join us tonight.
Yeah. Where all the nut
Anyways.
jobs hang out.
Anyways, I want to say hi to everybody in chat. Rhonda, thank you for coming in. Mimi Dishes, Dark Lord Minute, who is our latest addition to the moderators on the channel. So everybody does know that he is one. Lori prepping for heaven. Kettle Kitchen. D has joined us. Homestead in the Wood. Nana 9 Acres.
Hello. Nice.
Joe Fix It For You, aka Joe E. Hello,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes.
Nana, that would mean that you would have to be awake.
I'm awake.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did I handle Dale?
And I see downtown Cindy Brown has joined us, and she's throwing her little line in on the Excedrin commercial. Thank you, appreciate
I
that.
have a headache this big.
Yep.
This big. Oh, Joey could be a spokesperson for Excedrin too.
Still to this day, my
Dale's
favorite.
got a cup of coffee. Dale, show him your coffee cup. Isn't it so cute? It's got a swag tool on it. It's awesome. I love it.
That's it. The show's gone to
Finally,
pot.
my tractor's bigger than yours.
Did you hear
Apparently,
Joey?
my tractor is what?
He said, finally, my tractor is bigger than Dale's.
I love it.
We'll have to go tomorrow and get a video with Tiny, and we'll see whose tractor is the biggest.
Yeah. No, he means the one on your cup.
Oh.
One on your cup. Yeah. Anyways,
Tractors now.
so
Size of yours. Okay, go ahead.
So I was gonna go ahead and, because we've had to put off and lots of things going on, we were gonna do the $5 pantry food challenge. We were gonna do the update or the catch up or the whatever you want to call it tonight. But after having a couple of conversations, I decided let's hold off. We'll just run 2 months together because I don't want to do it now and then in 2 weeks have to redo it again. So we'll just run the 2 months together for the April one, so everybody can wait and just catch up with us then when we catch up. Great friends of the channel, JJ and Michelle, probably will not be joining us on Friday nights just because of a little change in their schedule they need to do. So still will be with us Sundays. So look forward to seeing them then. When we do the pantry catch up, they're going to forward me their information so we can still discuss it and put the information out for them. So,
Okay.
Why is Joey praying for Mimi dishes? I didn't see why.
The very intense winds.
It's windy.
Oh! I didn't see that.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So
It's
before
bad,
we
yeah.
get started,
They've been eating too many beans up there, and they've been stirring up some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gail, turn the opposite direction, please. Okay.
I can only turn so far, Tony.
That's funny. That's funny. We do wish everybody safety and pray for all of you guys. So please, be safe as you can. We were talking earlier, and I'm not sure about. Yeah, I'm not sure about Blue, but all of us are dealing with the the 2 bottom and myself are dealing with wind. I know Blue was yesterday. How is it today?
I haven't been out there to have a look.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's still dark out. I ain't going out there. Screw that.
Well, if it's any consolation, it's dark here too. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's really dark here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyways, so all joking aside, I want to take 5-10 minutes. Blue has a request, and I would like to give her the ability to discuss what that request would be. So
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so one of my bonus kids who actually lives in Oregon with her mum, and was with their stepdad, but the mum has finally, after 20 years, got the courage to get out of a very bad DV situation. This has left them in a very precarious situation, as the family is not supportive. They've been causing more issues than not. They're watching their every move. They're in a situation where the mother appears to have committed Medicaid fraud, and the house is, although it's
just for clarification, the mother of the mother,
the mother of the stepdad.
Okay.
Yeah. By signing all the houses over to the kids and claiming she had no properties. Well, the states realised this and they're about to take all the properties. But because they're going through divorce proceedings, they're kind of stuck in a situation of limbo because they don't know when this is going to happen or anything like that. They need to get out. They're having to put down one of their horses because she's too old and she's blind, and any transportation is going to kill her, put her through too much stress to kill her. So they're just going to have to put her down, and it's heartbreaking. They're going to have to get rid of Blair's horse as well, the one she's had since she was a foal. That's her horse. They're looking at possibly having to get rid of all the dogs. They've got 3 dogs, one each, one for Blair, one for her daughter Emmy, who's 8, who the dog was bought when she was 2 weeks old. So they've basically grown up together. And then the mum's dog as well. They've also got 4 cats that are they're going to have to be rehomed as well. They're looking to move wherever they can get somewhere, basically. And they're quite happy to be as far away as possible. Yeah. They both work in the care industry. They're both in-home carers. Blair's actually studying to be a veterinary assistant because she's worked with animals for so long. This is where her knowledge lies and where her passion is. But she's doing the in-home caring while she can do all of this. Problem is that this all happened so quickly that they didn't have an exit plan. They don't know when the house is going to be taken. It's all going to court in May. May is 31 days, in May. So it could be the beginning, could be the end. They don't know if they're going to be told to move out immediately, in a week, 2 weeks, 60 days, whatever. But once it goes to court, the decision will be made. So they're having to get lawyers, which they can't afford, and it's a specialty lawyer. It's going to have to be one that can deal with the state legislation and all the stuff to do with the Medicaid stuff, but also someone who can deal with divorce proceedings and that kind of thing. Plus, they're having to move on top of it. Yep. They have a GoFundMe up. And if anyone can help, that would be really awesome because, as Blair said, any little bit helps at the moment.
Which is listed down in the description box of this live.
She's lost. She's just had major surgery. They found a 30-pound tumor on her ovary that she had removed about 6 months ago. So she still has 12 months of healing to do before she can do things like do heavy lifting and stuff like this. So she feels like she can't help her mum. And she can't be much help in this situation because she can't do the heavy lifting. She can't do all of that stuff. But she feels like she's going to be stuck in a situation where she has to, which could put her back in the hospital. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So if there is anyone who can help in any way, whether it's to home an animal or to even rent space for these animals while they get into a safe environment, that would be amazing. But yeah, if anyone can spare anything to go through to the GoFundMe, it will be going completely to covering all their expenses that they need right now to do the move and get everything sorted and dotted and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah. So, like I said, they don't care if they go out of state. They're quite happy to do that, because it means that they're away from the situation, away from that family, because the family pretty much runs the town.
One question that's popped up by Dark Lord Minute: what state are they in?
They're in Oregon.
Okay.
I'm not going to say where in Oregon they are. Okay. Mm-hmm. And the reason being because of the husband's family.
Right.
Because they pretty much run the town and they're causing a lot of havoc and a lot of problems. So, yeah.
So even if you're not able to help, one of the things that I think we had talked about would be a nice request is if each of the channels could just put it out on their community tab, just get the word out.
Yeah, that would be awesome. If nothing else, if you can just share out the link, that would be amazing. Yeah.
The other thing that goes with it is that somebody who might live close to Oregon, I live close to Oregon, but I don't know anything about Oregon, other than its capital. That's about all I know about Oregon.
Yeah.
You might know resources. You might know somebody that they can reach out to. You might know another farm that would help in a rescue situation, temporary or a housing, blah, blah, blah. I could go on forever, but you get the gist of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Resources are just as valuable as the money is right now. So
absolutely. Every little bit helps. And yeah, like if anyone does have any suggestions or wants to offer practical help, please just email me. My email is on my about page on my channel. So just email me and we can put you guys in touch and that kind of thing. So that would be really awesome. But I've known this since my kids were 15 years old, you know, and my eldest is 32 now. You know, they're all turning like 32. They're in their 30s. So it's like I've known them for a very long time. And they're good people. They are good people.
Cindy Brown said, Blue, my stepmother-in-law owns an apartment building in Oregon. She will talk to her tomorrow.
Oh, Cindy, that would be awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. Even if it's just something like that for a reach out, maybe it'll make a connection somewhere and help somebody out. So
that would be amazing. Thank you, darling.
Thank you, Cindy.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Again, so the link to the GoFundMe page is in the description box. If you're interested or want to get information to put on your community tab, just go ahead and head over to there, and then you can get what you need to do what you need to do. So
awesome.
Or like Blue said, if you have any questions, you can get a hold of her and ask her too. So okay.
Yeah.
I hope it helps. You know, all we can do is try, and that's what we're doing.
Absolutely. So. Every little bit helps. Even sharing it helps. You know, the further we can get it, the better we can get to people who can help even more. So, you know.
Dark Lord Menet said, fingers crossed, all goes well for her, and it works out. So
thank you, darling. That really does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have quite a few people that have come in. We have. Did you see Miss Sapphire Diamond and Pearls has joined us?
I did see Miss Linda come in. Miss Linda's in the house.
Yay.
Howdy.
That's one of Blue's followers, if I'm correct.
She is.
Yes.
She is. Miss Linda is wonderful.
Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, thank you for coming in. Teresa joined us again tonight. Unmanned Urban Homesteads in again. Thank you for coming. I did see a new name. I'm getting down to it. Wanda Louisiana Style. Thank you for coming in.
Miss Linda, by the way, is the perfect example of what can be done in an urban environment.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She
doesn't have a lot of space. She grows what she can in buckets where she is, you know, and she does everything. Everything. I mean, this woman makes her own bone powder.
Wow.
I'm not even kidding.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. So yeah, she's an amazing resource. She needs to be making more videos, just saying.
When I first started going to Blues lives and watching them, Sapphire Diamonds and Pearls was one of the very first ones. Her and Seeker and somebody else. It might have been Jasper Pudding Face. I can't remember, but I think it was those three. She was one of the ones. They make you feel comfortable and welcome and all that. And I thought that was great. So again, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes. And Seeker's going to throw a joke or two your way.
Oh yes, so, I'm sure.
that always makes me feel comfortable.
And then I see Jasper Pudding Face and I just want to chuckle because I love that name. That just cracks me up.
I know, right?
Yes, I know brilliant. That is fun.
Dale, we're up here, funny. Not down there.
Sorry.
Get your hand off it, Dale.
Uh-oh.
You'll see why.
I knew what he was doing.
Chat. That's the only way I can
have a dirty mind, young man.
And I do,
Yes.
I do agree with what Dale just said. Lori
Yes,
said,
me
I wish I
too.
could do
Me
more.
too.
But at this point, about all I can do is pray for them. And sometimes that's all they need. And just
that's, yeah.
another one. That's all we're asking.
Yep.
We're not
Yeah,
expecting and we're
absolutely.
not asking for more than what you can or want to do. So please don't feel
Absolutely.
obligated. But if you can, please try to help out where you can. So that's what we're asking.
Yes, absolutely.
I haven't done any videos for a while. It's been busy with family matters and recipes.
We want to
Yes.
see the recipes. Just saying.
We're all about the food around here.
Yeah. Whether the growing of it, the producing of it, or the cooking of it.
So
Joey, you're such a smarty pants.
we
I put it away, Joe. I can't be in the chat.
Yeah.
Hi,
Put
chat.
it away.
So today was the last day of Pies of March. So that
Yes.
is now done. We will have our live drawing on Monday the 3rd at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Leanne's channel. Tomorrow starts Angler
What?
April.
Yes.
Angler April 2023.
With that guy.
Yay!
With that
Hosted by Nine
guy.
Acre Family Farms.
And then on the 22nd of April is the 4R's collaboration.
Yes.
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 By
those two people.
Those two
That one
people
and
over there.
Waka,
Yeah.
waka, waka, waka.
Don't let me forget to ask you guys something after we're done. It's about another collaboration I got asked about today. So
Okay.
Okay.
And good night, Sandy. Looks like she's heading out. So
Sandy.
thank you for stopping by.
Thanks.
Sandy
Yes.
was the other one. I forgot about her when she popped in too. So thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
The trying to think. May we have spring salads. Marmalade.
Is that in May,
May.
is it? Okay. Cool.
Yes, May.
Yeah. Right.
May.
Cool.
Marmalade May.
Yep.
Marmalade.
Marmalade May. That's my line.
Yes. And then we have Jam It Up June 2.0.
Yeah.
2.0.
Back in effect.
The best
Better
is
than
yet
ever.
to come.
it's not.
That's what 2.0.
2.0.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Had the cord hunt for something real quick. And then Jarred Up July.
Yes.
He already said it.
What?
Oh. Joey said in chat, what's that Angler 2023 thing all about?
Good point. Dale, would you like
Take
to
it away. Oh,
indulge?
Holy moly, I'm bigified.
you're bigified.
So Angler April is all about the adventure, going fishing or whatever, going crabbing, fishing, getting out with your family, friends, that kind of thing, and then bringing back something and cooking it. So we also are fully aware that some people, that is like ice and snow and mud right now and very windy weather. So we know that can't happen. So we're also letting people take part that either have stored away some kind of seafood, fresh fish, crustacean, something like that. And it's all about the main course of that seafood, making a meal out of it, cooking with it, and having a lot of fun and building a community together. We've got some channels that are going to take part that are nothing but fishing channels. We got cooking channels. We got homesteading channels. We got all the above. So
Yes.
31 or 30 channels, and one every day of the month of April. Plus, there might be more than one from 9 Acre Family Farms.
I want to see you make some crab cakes.
Crab cakes.
Oh,
Some
love
Krabby
crab.
Patties.
yes.
Krabby
You said
Patty.
crustaceans, and it made me think of SpongeBob.
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Dale and Blue both are taking a drink. They're like, "Oh my! I need." Is that clear liquid? Is that water, Blue, or is that like a vodka
Yes.
to get through the
Yes,
slime?
it's water.
Thank you for coming in, SDP.
Of
I
course it's
appreciate it.
water.
I love that. Of course, it's water.
Ooh, 4 loaves of bread she's doing.
Yes.
Time to take them out. We will. You take care of
I'll
those.
take a slice of nice warm bread with some butter, please.
Yes.
Butter?
Butter.
Yes.
I'll
Is
have
that a
jam
soft
on
A
mine.
or a hard R?
Butter.
I
It's
don't
an
know.
A.
I don't.
Might as well some
B-U-T-T-A-R.
Butter.
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 I like her way better. Butter.
You know what sounds really good with? Warm with some butter and some
Butter.
fresh dandelion jelly.
Jelly.
Yes. That is a very good
I
combination,
happen
Dale.
to know a lady.
A shady lady.
I know a shady lady.
I know a shady lady.
Ooh, Xander, Philly cheesesteak. That would be one of Nana's favorite sandwiches.
Oh my
Philly
goodness.
Ooh.
Yes, I do like
I
them
actually
too.
saw there's a restaurant here that started doing a Yorkshire steak. Like
What's a yolk?
Yeah, a Yorkshire cheesesteak roll. Because it's Yorkshire beef, not beef.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's an alternative.
Yeah, huh?
She said she'll send a loaf with homemade butter made yesterday.
Yum.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting.
Miss Linda.
Yeah.
It sounds delicious. I'm waiting.
Like I said, that woman is a treasure.
That's awesome.
Wow.
So Urban Homestead just said before that because they said something to me before and I missed it and I'm sorry, but it said, "Wow, Blue, you'll be growing so many things, yay." Yeah, I only showed you about half of what I'm growing in that video.
Yeah.
Because half my
Grammy
soil is
Jan, thank you for coming in.
Yay.
Oh, she says, hold it. We're making her hungry.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Jan.
So I
We're
won't
always
talk about
talking about food.
I won't talk about the garlic. What did we end up calling it? Bites, I guess, that we made today.
Garlic bites.
Garlic
Yes.
bite? Now you're
Those
talking.
look very good. Yes, those look very
Isaiah
good.
decided when he got home that's what he wanted. So Patty made the dough and me and him made the garlic bites.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
They were good. And then Tiffany's pie today. I could have eaten right through the screen just to tell everybody that.
Yes.
Oh no,
Yes.
Teresa Junkowicz is under a tornado warning again.
Wow.
Yeah, there's
Wait,
quite a
wait.
few of them in chat that are under them or
Yeah.
have been. Teresa Jukiewicz.
Jukiewicz.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I cannot. I can't handle those tornado warnings.
I
They
will
just
deal with my
send me
snow
into a
all
freak.
year long compared to the other things out there, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Luna.
I will definitely deal with the wind here in the greenhouse trying to come into the kitchen.
Yeah. I do remember that one. That was a bad windy day for you.
Yep.
Wow. I talk about microclimates.
Yeah.
right? I thought that our garden would be pretty sheltered, because we've got a 12-foot wall behind us. We've got and 6-foot fences either side plus the house. You'd think
Yeah.
it'd be pretty sheltered, but 80-mile winds, mate, that's just a wind tunnel.
No.
Yeah,
that's
it is.
crap.
Yeah, that's just a wind tunnel.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's like, hi, I'm glad you want to come in, but you're not gonna.
Yeah. Thanks, guys,
Yeah.
for all the prayers, because they do get
Grammy
pretty
Jan made
scary.
shrimp, crab,
And clam.
and clam boil for dinner with garlic bread.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
What in the hell?
You're making my mouth water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skip Grey Wolf Outdoors Homestead. Thank you for coming in.
Wow.
Goodness.
Yeah, I agree with Lori. Or was it Lori? No, it was Dark Lord Minute. Forget the Philly. I'm going to your place, Grammy Jan.
Yeah.
So,
Good grief.
anything else going on? Anything new? Anything?
There might be.
Oh,
That was
okay.
very
Cagey.
Yes. KG. I
Elusive.
like that word. Elusive. That
Well,
was
yes
better.
and no. See, okay, so apparently people seem to like the videos that I do with Bam.
Yes. He's so
And
funny.
was
apparently they
cracking up,
really like
dude.
the shorts. And Bam has come up with an idea. He wants to do some crafting videos with me so he can spend a bit more time with me and do some stuff. Yeah. So there might be some Blue and Bam time videos coming.
blue
He's
and
coming over
bam.
tomorrow, actually.
Really?
He said,
Oh,
so
wow.
what he's going to do is like once a month, he's going to come and stay over on a Sunday until the Monday. We get to do his stuff on the Sunday, and on the Monday, we're doing my stuff. So it's a payoff.
Okay.
That works.
So he wants to learn how to draw on Sunday because he plays D&D and he wants to draw his character, but he doesn't know how to draw clothing, which I do because I used to design costumes and stuff. So he wants to learn how to do that because normally he just asks me to do it. And I said,
Right.
well, I don't want to ask you all the time because, I'm a grown-up and I should do it myself.
Hello, Tasha. Arts and Adventure with
yeah.
Tasha.
But we'll see how it goes. And then see on Monday, he's going to help me do the archway for the front garden out of
Oh,
the willow
yeah.
woodies. We're going to do that. So
That'd be nice.
Oh, that's
we
nice.
both get to do what we want to do. So, yeah.
Susan
That's
Ty,
awesome.
thank you for coming in.
I love
Yes.
Blue and Bam videos. There's more
Yes.
coming.
Amen, Grey Wolf. I'm
Yep.
with Grammy Jan.
Oh,
Amen. Yes. Well, I'm like
yes.
Blue, and I have to admit when I have a problem, I have a problem.
Hello, my name's Tony. I'm addicted to YouTube.
My name's Ginger. I have a seed addiction.
No, you have a seed fetish.
It's
Where's the
gotten
difference?
really bad. Really, really bad. And you know what? It's funny because I have put off doing a lot of plant starts. I was talking to Dale about this earlier. Well, we were all talking earlier. And I felt like I was so far behind everybody because they've got their little starts up and they're like this. And I'm like, I haven't even put a seed in dirt yet. So I had to
Yeah, we
dial
got
it
to
back.
have room for that. Do you know what I mean? And not all of us have got room for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had to
See,
dial
better-
it back a little bit and say, okay, calm down. You still got cold weather. You don't want to do it
Mhm.
just yet. So I started planting seeds like 2 days ago. And I have not stopped. I have planted every seed I can think of. I have put it in dirt in the last 2 days. I have. I
Ginger.
can't even tell you
Ginger,
what.
Let's
What?
sum this up for
I have a
everybody,
problem.
okay?
Okay.
Yes, you do. Let's sum this up for everybody. If you had to take a guess how many seeds are sitting on your property right now, what would that number be, Ginger?
I have no idea.
I'm going to go with tens of thousands more than likely, and that's not an exaggeration.
Might be. Well, I don't know if it would be tens of thousands, but
Want to bet?
I
Wanna
just said
bet?
I was the seed.
Want to bet? Want to bet?
Yeah. No. I just can't help it. And I
It's a
planted
good problem to have. Think of
I have
all
planted
the-
There's
like
nothing wrong with that problem.
7 different types of tomatoes. What?
You got to have some of all kinds, man. You never know.
3. I know. 3 of them. One is a cherry tomato, little small cherry. Then I planted grape tomatoes. And then I tried a new one called a Chardonnay. What's it? Chardonnay?
Ew, Chardonnay.
I heard they were really, really
Tomato.
good. But all 3 of these are little small, like
Yeah.
grape or cherry tomatoes. I'm just
Mhm.
like, okay, I have a problem. I seriously have an addiction.
I see no problem here.
This
Okay,
week.
Ginger, let's recalibrate this again.
Yes.
You planted 7 kinds, but how many kinds did you not plant?
I think I only have 2 out of my, maybe 3 out of my tomato
Maybe 4
repertoire.
or 10 or
Did I-
12 or
I
20.
didn't plant. No, I mean, I planted beefsteaks. I planted Grangers. I planted Cherokee purples. I planted. What else did I plant? San Marzanos, Romas, and then the 3 cherry. So I planted 8 kinds of
That's 8,
tomatoes.
not 7.
I
Not
know.
7, that's 8.
And yes, that
Yes.
is 8. I'm telling you, I have a problem.
You don't have a problem. Okay, the way I see it is this, right? For those of us who don't have rainbow egg baskets, okay, our tomatoes
Mm-hmm.
are our egg basket. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have a rainbow display of tomatoes, right?
Yeah.
And for me, that also goes to zucchinis. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And Cindy's right. They all taste different. They all
They
go
all
with
taste
different.
different.
So
Yep.
We
You know,
planted
And you
some
can't get
Cherokee
those varieties
purples.
in the stores.
Oh my
No.
gosh, those Cherokee purples were so good.
I'm really excited for them to grow. I have heard numerous people say how good they are.
Which ones?
Mhm.
The
The
Cherokee
Cherokee
purples.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Those are from Creek, I believe. I've looked at so many seed packs today. I don't even know. I had seeds from Hostel, Baker Creek, Johnny Seeds, Walmart,
Am I Gardner?
Burpee, M.I. Gardner. Thank you. Don't forget him. M.I. Gardner, the Dollar Tree. I
Yep.
mean, I am a seed addict. I'm gonna admit it. I told you I had a problem. I'm admitting it.
I still have another 25 packets of seeds arriving.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, because I found a company that was doing 29 pence packets of seeds.
Mm-hmm.
And I went, right, I'm buying up as many as I can.
I think I got a notification somebody was having it was Haas Tools was having a 50% off sale today, and I almost went in there and I was like, no, Ginger, you have enough seeds in your basket of seeds. You don't need more.
You're never going to have enough seeds.
Hold yourself back.
You got to build up your seed bank,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you've got to
Yes.
build up your seed
Yes.
bank.
It's pretty well stocked.
Gotta happen.
Do you know what I am trying this year? I have never tried before, and I wonder if anybody else has tried it. The toothache
Okra.
plant. No. Blech.
Oh,
I'm not trying okra.
No, I haven't,
Yeah.
but I would be really interested to see how that turns out, because that is
Yes.
something that I saw the other day and I thought, do you know what? Actually, that would be really interesting to grow that.
But this year, I'll let you know how it goes. I've never
Yeah,
grown
that would
it.
be awesome.
Okay, I need to answer a question. Tasha asked me if I needed watch hours, and I don't need watch hours. I've already met my monetization numbers. I'm just opting not to monetize for various reasons. So,
Yeah.
but thank you. I appreciate the offer.
Until he gets to
the
100,000 subscribers, he means, and he can actually quit his day job.
Yeah.
That's what he means.
Well, okay, that would be a different conversation to have at that point.
Yeah.
But
Okay, seeds can be frozen, but you don't want to freeze them, all of them, because some of them are tropical based. You know, they can't deal with that. Most seed banks that have, or like the one in Norway, etc., even though it's in the tundra, it's kept at about 2 degrees. So they've got like the world seed bank in there. So yeah, it's kept at about 2 degrees Celsius, but not frozen.
We need
like everyone says, oh, you get old seeds and stuff like this and they won't grow past their use by date. And I tell you what, they're digging up seeds in archaeological sites and growing them that are over 10,000 years old. Okay,
Exactly.
I don't think
Yeah,
we've got a
I
problem
mean,
with
and
something
you're
that's
telling me
6 months past its date on the packet. You know what I mean?
no.
Yeah. I have some seeds that are 2 years old that I saved. So I'm gonna give them a shot this year. I'm hoping that they'll go. But I mean, all you can do is plant them and try. You know.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you may not get the same germination rate, but you're going to get something, and then you can save seeds from that something.
Right.
So
yes.
you know.
No, I'm good.
Yes.
So since we're on the topic, is there something that each of you are growing this year that you've never grown before that you're really can't wait to see how it turns out?
Yes.
And that would be?
Yes.
If you don't mind telling us. Sorry.
I'm growing licorice and I'm growing skirret. And I'm growing walking cabbages.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dale?
I'm going to grow Perry pan squash.
Ooh.
So it's
What
like
pan squash?
zucchini, but it's big around. So when you fry it or whatever, it's more of a flat. It's a flat squash.
Ooh. Like a patty pan squash.
Patty pan. Yeah, Perry pan, patty pan.
They're awesome. They are amazing if you just cut them in half and steam them, or even just steam them as they are and just serve them with butter.
We're not going to replace zucchini around here. We found way too many uses for zucchini.
Yeah, it sounds like
I love squash of all kinds.
Here you go, Ginger. I'm going to put up what it is.
Okay.
Give it just a second. There you go.
Okay. Still waiting.
I've got 4 varieties.
Oh, those are so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
these
the
are
reason. That's the sheer reason I'm raising it, Ginger, is for the cute factor.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that means everything to you, Dale.
Oh my God. That is the sole reason I'm doing that.
I almost got. Where did you get those seeds, Hoss?
From the ground.
Bugger.
From a local seed store.
Really? I saw those a couple years ago and I wanted to grow some of those too. But this year I got the green and white, the white with the green striped pumpkins to grow.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try moringa.
Nice.
Yes.
Is that the orange and green? Are they orange and green?
The moringa?
Yeah.
No, that's a plant that has medicinal purposes.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try moringa to grow that, and then I'm gonna try to grow the green and white striped pumpkins, but they're white and they have these beautiful green stripes down like the crease. They're
Nice.
so pretty. I can't remember what they're called, but
Oh, good
they look
gosh.
cute,
You're
Dale, and
shuffling
that's
us
the reason why
around.
I'm bringing them. It's the cute factor for me.
Yeah. That's like me with courgettes, right? Or zucchinis and squash, whatever you want to call them. I don't care what you want to call them. But I see one that's slightly different to the next one, and I've got to have it. Right?
What are
So
you
like
doing?
I've got 4 different varieties of the patty pan ones. I've got a gold one, a green one, I've got a white one, and I got a white one with a green stripe.
Okay,
There's
I need to
nothing
get
wrong
some
with
seeds.
It's like the egg basket. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
I need to get some of those. And you said what now, Blue? Cut them in half and
Well, you can cut
steam
them in
both
half.
half?
Well, you can do them. I prefer to pick mine small, right? Because they're really nice and juicy that way. Obviously, they do grow bigger and they can grow to about that size round. And that's when you want to pick their seeds and if you want to save the seeds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I prefer to get them when they're about maybe 2-3 inches across tops and just steam them and then just serve them with butter. Ooh.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good.
What?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta find some of those seeds. They're called patty.
Patty pan.
What are they called?
Patty pan
Patty pan.
squash.
Yeah.
Patty pan squash. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm making a note right now.
Yeah.
All right.
And they're adorable.
You're furthering my addiction. This is not good.
Well, you
Dang
know, in any way that I can help you in this addiction, please do let me know.
Ginger, I will,
Oh, I
I will go buy you 2 packages and send them your way so I can contribute.
Oh, thanks. Joey's gonna
Patty's,
love for that.
Patty says it's a healthy addiction.
It is a
yes,
healthy addiction.
It is. I agree with
Yeah.
her on that. She makes a
Yeah,
valid point.
No, she's an enabler. That's what we call her.
Okay, that too, but I mean, she makes a valid point.
Yeah.
So Gray Wolf says he's growing, I think he said sweet corn. Where did it go?
Dent corn.
Acorn squash. And he just said another one. Parsnips.
Dark Lord Minute said he needed dent corn.
Dead corn.
Dent. D-E-N-T.
Corn.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you can
Yeah.
grind it.
Got it.
Yeah, that's like the variety that I'm growing this year. It's kind of like one of the glass varieties or dent corns that you can get. Like I'm doing the strawberry popcorn one.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but Grammy Jan just said they heard from her daughter in Kentucky that got hit with a tornado, tore off
man.
portion of the metal roof.
Oh,
They just put on last summer, a bunch of broken windows from flying debris, but
Oh,
all 8 are okay. So that's
that's
great.
amazing. Yes. Well,
Sorry for the
praise
property
the Lord
damage,
for
but
that.
at least the people are
Yes.
okay. So
Yes.
stuff can be fixed. Stuff can
Yeah.
always be
Yes.
fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Lord Minute said catnip this year.
Oh.
And
I'm scared to grow catnip. There's a lot of cats around here.
yeah, you might have an issue.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to do that. Yeah.
Unmanned Urban Home said doing loofah this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
I think-
Ginger, what about you? What other than what you've already told us with the tomatoes, what is one thing you're growing this year that you can't wait to see how it turns out?
Well, I'm excited about the toothache plant, but
Okay.
I am going to try to, I have those, I just did the video on the birdhouse, the large birdhouse gourds.
Mhm.
Those were, as I said in the video, those were gifted to us. I'm actually going to try to grow those along with the loofahs again this year. The loofahs were absolutely, I mean, they were amazing. And I think the loofahs and the pergola that Joey built are going to just go hand in hand. I mean, they're going to be hanging way high instead of me walking underneath and them hitting me in the head every time I turn around.
Cindy Brown says she's setting up her wine glass herb garden finally.
Ooh,
That's cool.
ooh. Yes.
And Script said Mrs. Grey Wolf wants me to grow lemongrass. Somebody actually
Ooh.
talked me into that, so that I will be adding that, which was not in my video that went out today.
You want to put that in a
Really?
separate bucket.
Yes,
Now,
I already planned on it.
Is there a
it's an
medicinal
invasive one
reason?
because it's a grass.
Hold on, I heard both of
Oh.
you talking. So Blue, go ahead.
You want to have if you're growing lemongrass, you want to have it in a bucket because it is invasive, or have it in its own bed because
Okay.
it does die back and come back because it is a grass and it
Okay.
works the same as
Good to
grass.
know.
So
I
yeah,
intended on doing that because I'm going to do that next to I'm trying to remember what I said my other one was. Lemon balm in
Mm.
buckets. Both will be in buckets. So what'd you say, Ginger?
What's the lemongrass for? Is it like medicinal?
It's usually used in an Asian type of food. I know
Thai
that
food
it's used.
predominantly.
Huh?
Thai food predominantly.
Yep.
It does have some medicinal purpose.
Yes, it does.
Purposes also.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So that mine are the
Very
lemon
yummy.
balm. I'm doing the lemongrass, which I already said that.
Mm.
A lot of what I'm doing is new for me this year, so I'm just really curious to see what all turns out. I'm doing
That's good though.
lavender, dill, oregano, lemon balm, mint. Those are all new, and then the lemongrass. I'm doing basil, which is new. We're doing
Do you have
parsley,
the purple
turnip.
basil? Do you have the purple
I haven't
basil?
got my seeds yet. I have to go get my seeds for that. So I don't have that yet.
They call it red Reuben, but it's purple basil. It is absolutely wonderful. And if you want to make basil tea out of that, and I mean a cold tea, just pack
Like an iced tea kind of thing.
Yes, pack the leaves in a jar. I usually do it in a half-gallon jar, pour in some hot water, let it steep for like 20, 30 minutes, strain it, put a little bit of honey, and then some ice, and you have a wonderfully refreshing drink in the summertime.
Well, this certain lady who has another addiction, or maybe it's the same addiction, she's talked me into putting, I love that look on her face. That is so wonderful. She's talked me into putting asparagus in my strawberry bed.
Oh
wow.
Yes.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Are they compatible?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are compatible. The other thing is that the ferns that they sprout into after they're finished with their asparagus bits, if you let them go into ferns, it stops the birds from getting the strawberries so easy.
Right. So it's a
Nice.
protector later on. So
but it's a very done thing over here. Asparagus beds tend to have strawberries in them as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never seen those two together, but I mean, that sounds awesome.
Well, hello, Tom Garvey. Thank you for coming
Hello,
in.
Mr. Tom Garvey.
And he says they're waiting for purple peppers to break ground.
Nice.
Good luck.
Live from Las Vegas.
It's
Tom Garvey.
Keto cooking.
Keto cook.
Yes. Yes, those purple bell peppers were good last year. And I sent some seeds to Marie. So we'll see if she gets some. Hopefully she'll get some purple peppers too.
Yes.
So they're pretty awesome. But when you cook them, they turn back to green.
Oh, that is sad.
Yes, because I wanted them to stay purple for the dish that we were making shish kebabs. And I wanted them to stay purple. And Joey opened the grill and I was like, wait, I put purple bell peppers on that stick. Why is that green? But yeah, they turned back to green.
Yep.
Darn it.
That's crazy.
Sucks,
So,
man.
so just so everybody knows, I am putting marigolds in my flower part. I'm gonna have 3 different kinds. I'm
Oh,
gonna go with yellow,
good.
orange, and red this year. So
Now,
You know
see,
you
we
can eat the petals.
Yes.
last year
I didn't know that.
we
Yeah.
co-planted marigolds in with our tomatoes.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Not a hornworm was found.
No, I didn't
That's-
have any.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
That's a
don't
good
like them.
idea because I found
what-
quite a few hornworms last year. I had
Mm.
to really stay on top of them.
Now, our beds.
Now, is
that
this
didn't
are
have
you
them-
metaphorically speaking, and Joey's the hornworm? Or
No, it was actually a tomato hornworm. And then I found one, and I don't know if y'all saw the video I did. I found one that had these little white, they look like little pieces of white rice sticking on top of them. That's actually a wasp that lays its eggs under the skin of the worm, and then
Yeah.
it's like those are its babies hatching from. It's like eating the worm from the inside out. The all those little rice things are little cocoons with new wasps in it. I'm like, yeah, crack on, Mr. Wasp. Get that tomato hornworm. Like them. They eat my tomatoes.
I think I would rather have the worm. I don't
No.
like wasps. I don't like bees.
No, but they don't.
I
They're
like
not
these.
harmful
The
to people.
wasps don't sting humans. They only go for the
these-
caterpillars.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you want
Then
that?
I-
So not all
that
wasps are
particular
bad,
wasp?
man.
Yeah. Listen, a tomato hornworm, you know, Dale, can decimate a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
row of tomato plants overnight, especially when it gets cool and they're like all snuggly and they're out there working on your tomato vine and boring a hole through every tomato you have that you've waited another day to pick. Ugh, hate 'em.
Well, I will tell you this,
You're so
though.
violent.
I know.
Those tomato hornworms, if you got a bunch of free range chickens and you start picking them and throwing out,
Yes.
it's like ringing the dinner bell. The
Mhm.
chickens start coming out of
Mhm.
every little nook and cranny all over the farm. They're
Yeah.
like, it's worm time.
Nope.
Dessert.
So Skip asked the question: how do you combat blossom rot on your tomatoes?
Okay, blossom end rot is because you don't have enough calcium in your soil.
There you go.
Yeah. So you need to get some calcium in there. That's why people put an egg under each tomato when they grow it. But can I just suggest not to put a whole egg? Crack it first. Otherwise, you're going to get critters coming in that want to dig it up because it's a whole egg.
That's
Mhm.
where she gets the term "crack on."
Crack on.
I tell you what else you do is take your banana pills,
Mm.
put them in with water, and steep that for a
Mhm.
couple weeks, and then use that as a pour-on fertilizer in your tomato plants, because those banana pills are rich in calcium also,
Yeah.
Oh.
And potassium.
and
He
potassium.
said, "What about Epsom salt?"
No,
Epsom-
look, Epsom salts actually don't do squat for your garden. They don't. What they do is take the magnesium out of the soil. You end up with an unbalanced soil, and I really wouldn't put Epsom salts in your garden at all. They really do not serve much of a purpose. They don't. Yeah, they just don't do it because they take a lot of. If you're going to put Epsom salts in, you're going to have to put other amendments in. It's
It
not
throws
worth
it out
Goes
of whack.
along with what
Yeah.
that goes along with what we were talking about on your live this morning too.
Yeah.
If you got to watch that, you got to watch what you're putting in your ground because of how it will affect your ground. It'll affect the things around it. It'll affect your neighbors. It'll affect going down the driveway because that's where it rolls into your grass, into your other gardens.
Mhm.
So make sure we're thinking about those things.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you know.
See, I agree with Teresa at Unmanned Urban Homestead when she says Epsom salts will green a plant, but not good in the long run.
Yeah, exactly.
It is a quick uptake, but it actually does hurt it in the long run.
I saw another one
Mhm.
that someone put up on a gardening site on Facebook that they were putting antacids underneath their tomatoes. Can I just tell you that all you're doing is hurting your tomato? The clue is in the name. Tomatoes like acidic soil. If you're putting an antacid under there to give it calcium, you are damaging the soil and what they like. You're not going to get good tomatoes. They're going to go sick because they're actually neutralizing the soil and making it more alkali. It's just completely defeats the purpose. You're better off putting crunched up eggshells or bone meal or fish. You know, if you've got excess fish, or
we did
something
that
like
last year when we got rid of our fish. When we came home and Joey got
Clean
to
fish.
Dispatched.
cleaned all the fish.
Filleted fish.
Yes, filleted all the fish. We cut all the heads off, and I buried all the heads in the garden.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like here I can't put the
worms
heads in, but
were
I can put
coming.
them through the blender and make a slurry out of it and then pour that through the soil because then the cats won't want to dig it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just works like a bone broth kind of slurry thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the thumb up for?
Blech.
Oh. Stop talking.
But you know,
stop
it's another
talking
way of recycling it and using all the bits that you don't use, you know?
What was that?
It's also a good way of using up the stuff that you don't use rather than having to like get rid of it, you know?
True.
So yeah.
Yeah, don't be afraid to take those eggshells, put them on a cookie sheet, put them in your oven, and bake them for a little bit, crush them, and sprinkle them in your gardens. They are very beneficial.
Yeah.
So,
Or just chuck them in your compost heap.
Yep.
Skip says I so love
this.
this.
Do the extra washing up and turning on the oven.
I'm with you, Skip. I love this community also.
Yeah.
Yes, me too.
I love the way that he says he goes
stuff.
to like and collect seaweed as well. Seaweed tea is great for plants. It's got so much awesome nutrients in it. Absolutely fantastic nutrients
And
in seaweed.
I'm just gonna say, last year we went fishing. I caught a few sticks. I caught a little bit of seaweed. I could have saved that seaweed and made some seaweed tea. I didn't even think about doing that.
Why would you want to?
Because the plants love it, you dingbat.
They
Now
love
we're name calling.
Yeah. They love what's on the bottom of the lake. That soil.
Yeah.
If I dig down there and get that soil, oh my gosh. That's
the only thing is you need to make sure that it is completely fresh water. If you're digging up soil from where it might be slightly salt water, you need to be very careful how you use that on your beds and only use it sparingly, because otherwise what happens is you dehydrate the roots and the plant, it's like when you get a mouthful of ocean water when you go swimming and the first thing you do is spit it out, right? Well, the plants do the same thing. If they've got too much salination and too much salt in there, they literally take up the water and go and spit it out, and then they dehydrate themselves, out of the roots. So, yeah.
I mean, you don't want to have too much seawater. It may give you the diarrhea.
Yeah.
May give you what?
Diarrhea.
Oh.
He was trying to be quiet, and you go, huh? What was that?
Oh, he's asleep. He's gone to bed.
Diarrhea.
Yeah, you can say it as many times as you want. I will tell him not to watch the replay because you said that word, and Dale did too.
See?
No, it's so much more fun if you won't tell him.
Fun for you, maybe. I can see him now.
You're just thinking, Where's Ann Dale at? She's down in Savannah right now.
Yeah,
And then
she
it
is.
dawned on me you said and Dale, but I heard and
And
Dale.
Dale, I did first
Yeah.
off.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
That's
she's down
funny.
at Savannah at the Soil Expo with Black's
Mm.
Tropical Homestead this weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Mhm.
Savannah, Georgia. Oh,
I
Yeah.
visited there. It's a gorgeous place. I love the
Can I
resort.
just ask, what is a kiver?
what is a what?
Prepping for
kiver?
Heaven says we have a pond in the backyard, and I'm thinking of catching a bunch of kivers to plant under my plants.
Oh,
What's a kiver? What's a kiver?
well, let me go look and I will tell you.
That would be awesome, please.
I
Because I'm
don't have
like,
a clue. I don't have a clue.
Kiva is called
Yeah, I don't know.
love you too, Cindy. Yeah, it's a great thing to do. There's actually someone who's done a whole bed that is just seaweed at the moment. She wanted to do her 2 raised beds at the start of her
okay.
polytunnel. That
Oh,
and she wanted to do them for free, and she lives on
I know what a crappie
coast.
is.
there you go. That's a
It's
kiver.
bluegill.
Oh,
Pumpkin
okay.
seed. Bluegill.
Yeah.
Or pumpkin seed, it's
Sunfish.
called.
Oh, they're pretty.
I never
Yeah.
heard that's a term that's very geographical. I wasn't thinking,
Yes.
which I was thinking she probably meant fish.
Mm-hmm.
I figured it was a
But-
fish, but I'd never heard of it before. So I was
I never
like,
heard
oh.
Me either.
Kiver. So it's kind of like in the U.S. in my country, it's called a crappie, and in portions of the South, it's called a crappie.
Yes.
And other portions of the East, they're called speck or speckles. They're
Okay.
all the
We
exact
call-
same fish.
And I think we call them bluegill and sunfish.
Sunfish?
But I think there actually is a bluegill that's not a
There's a
crappie.
bluegill.
Yeah, there is. I was surprised at bluegill because that's a completely different fish that I know of. But
Fine.
Have fun. You know what? Don't get
Do
mad.
you know a
Walk away.
bluegill?
Just walk away.
A bluegill
Uh,
is actually very, very closely related to a piranha.
Really?
to a what?
piranha.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, the not nice fish that's been in very a few horror movies.
just a few.
Just
Hello,
a few.
Stephanie.
Uh-huh.
Downtown
Hi,
Cindy
Stephanie.
Brown says happy April Fool's Day to some of you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. April Fool's Day.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me, Cindy.
Tony
'cause I
said-
just realized it's Honey's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh, maybe not so much happy on the birthday.
So pick the person with ADHD who can't remember that, that's,
Oh,
can't
His
remember
birthday.
own partner's birthday.
what are you making today for him? What can you think of on the fly?
I
Something
don't
good.
know.
What's
On
his
the fly,
favorite?
that
He
would
likes
be
cake.
wings, vomit, and
Gross.
No.
Hi,
I don't
Stephanie.
know. Whatever you want. He'll probably just ask for eggs on toast for breakfast. That's probably as far as it'll go.
Uh-huh.
Mm. I saw something
Well, I'm
about
telling you, like,
Oh.
Dark Lord said he went to a master gardening club a few weeks ago. He got it's where he got 3 tomatoes that are growing right now.
Mhm.
It was very interesting, and he learned a lot. You go, boy. You know what? You can never.
You go,
You can-
boy.
Yeah, you can never
Yeah.
Okay.
learn too much about
No.
growing your own food.
Always constantly learning. You know,
Yes.
anyone who says they know it all,
They
yeah,
don't.
leave them to their own devices, walk away,
Yes.
don't make sudden movements, and no flash photography, okay?
Yes.
Mm.
An old man,
Yes.
an old man once told me that the day I quit learning, son's the day they throw dirt in my face 6 feet under.
That's the
There
one
you
there.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like that theory. And that way you're always learning. And food is particularly
Absolutely.
important.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, I'm always learning. I'm always learning stuff from different people. You know, a lot of the stuff that I did, I when I was growing at my fullest potential, I was in Australia. That's a completely different climate. It's a completely different part of the earth. The seasons are all over the place. So when you come over here to different part of the world, and then you've got to start learning all over again. So you've got some knowledge,
Yes.
but you're going to have to try and figure it out.
Flip flop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Annie's Kitchen and Urban Homestead, she's in Australia, right? And right
She
now
is.
she's sweating her brains out and we're freezing.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not
But
today.
it is coming into winter for her, so she's actually getting a little bit of breathing space, which is great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So since you guys refused to talk about it, this is the first live we've had after the Tuesday night game night in which I believe you two didn't win, did you?
Oh
No.
Not a not for
Wendy.
nothing homestead one. Not for us.
The winner would have been Hardknack Farms one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She did. She did.
She whooped
And
me
so
by
now
one.
Dale's gotta buy her a trophy and send it to her. So
Is he
That's what
really?
she said. She said, Dale, do you need my address to send the trophy to?
And you said, nah. Nah.
I do wanna this question's asked. So Grammy Jan said, I get a lot of coffee grounds. Can I add them to garden soil? Any advantage besides helping break up clay?
Yes. Yes, they're full of nitrogen. They've also got potassium,
Very
and
full
they've
of nitrogen.
also got phosphorus as well. So your tomatoes will love them.
Don't put
And
it against the stalk, though.
No.
Okay. Any advice on getting it that you would advise against, just so they know what those might be? Not putting it up next to the stalk, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't want to put them
I
up
would
next to the
prefer
stalk.
that instead of putting it straight on your garden, put it in your compost bin.
Yes.
It's full of nitrogen. It will
Yes.
help break down your browns.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
will turn to wonderful compost in there.
Absolutely.
Or put it off season, put it in your garden so it'll have a chance to break down.
That there. Like if you're doing raised beds gardening or you're doing no dig gardening, you're going to do your amendments as a lasagna bed every single year. So then you can put a layer of the coffee grounds on the bed, you know, and keep them for that and do that so that they will break down into the soil, because then you're going to end up with a really good sort of, you know, balanced soil, which is what we all want at the end of the day.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I see how you guys don't have much to say about Tuesday night. You just moved right past that.
No, it was awesome.
What else do you want us to say? We lost.
I mean,
hello, we took
flawed.
an L.
Oh, I love it. The trophy has been placed.
Yes, we took
Whatever.
an
Oh,
You seem to be getting a little butthurt there, my
I'm
dear
not
friend.
in the least bit.
Not you. That one up there.
No, I'm not.
No.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I said
Yes,
I'm
Miss
fine.
Drew.
No, I am fine.
I'm staying here in the corner, okay? Okay, thanks, bye.
It's all good. It's all good. Oh, look, he moved you.
Oh, no.
All right, guys.
I will tell you
Guess
this.
what?
If you have not watched it, I went back and watched it in 1.75 speed. That was the funniest thing I've ever watched in my life at 1.75 speed.
Why would you watch it at 1.75?
Because he was trying to go through it real fast.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
I've never actually watched us, when I was part of game night. I mean, I was
Mhm.
part of game night. Sorry, Tony, I didn't turn around and go back and watch myself on the live.
Oh, I know.
That was the first time, and I'm like, holy moly, we are squirrelier than squirrel poop.
Yeah, we are.
Nutty.
Prepping for Heaven wants to know which video. Are you talking about this past weekend's or this past Tuesday night, Tony's game
The
night?
finale of Remembering the Music. It was hilarious.
Yes, it was funny. It was fun.
Yeah. Can I just answer Cindy here? She's saying about be careful with flavored coffee grounds. Some oils they use for flavorings are not good for your plants.
Yes.
Okay, so she's right. But you're not going to get enough of it to cause that much of an issue, especially if you put it through the compost pile. If you know that there's flavored coffee beans in there, put them through the compost so it has a chance to break down the oils at the same time. Or do the amendment as we discussed with the lasagna bed to put it on at off season so that it has a chance to break those down. If you do have flavored oils in those coffee beans, you want to not put them straight on the plants. But most coffee now, they tend not to do that as much. They tend to add syrups rather than have the flavored coffee beans. There used to be a company that I used to get coffee from my bistro called Peerless, which was an American brand that did flavored coffee beans. They used to have a raspberry chocolate cream coffee bean. Can I just tell you? Oh, I'd eat
Sounds
those
like-
things out.
Talk about a coffee snob.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, but other than that, I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Stephanie has a great question.
Yes. So here you go. For those that are new at gardening, is there a way to check and see if your soil is contaminated before you begin to plant?
Yes.
Every town in America or every county has a extension office, and you can go to that extension office, take some of your soil, and they will test your soil.
Yes.
Actually, in our area, they test it for free. Now, I don't know about everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you can't get to your extension office, you can actually get soil kits on free. Online. Yes, you have to pay for them, but it may cost you more in petrol to get to the extension office at the end of the day.
Right.
But it will tell you what your balance of your soil is and what's going on. So yeah.
Or if there is a university close to you, take it to the science department.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
9
The
acres.
other way you can do it is to watch what the soil's doing. If you've got areas where it may be contaminated and you're not sure about that, nothing will grow on it, not even weeds. So, or they may get half grown and then they'll just drop. So it's always a good idea to have a look at what you're growing where you're growing.
Mhm.
It's partly why people do green mulches over winter on beds, where they'll put like a mustard type land cress kind of thing that they'll chop down in the spring, because it tells them the health of their soil, but it also helps amend that soil at the same time. Yeah, sorry.
Just to answer a floating question, 9 Acres
Yes.
Family Farms did not do game night last night. That's why nobody seen it. So just so you guys know.
So I haven't talked about. I know I put some things out on the community, on our community page. My grandmother is very ill. The only living grandmother I have left. And in fact, if we have enough time, I'll tell a story, Tony. He's froze.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
This may make you have goose pimples.
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
I'm all
Yeah,
ears.
don't want pimples.
Goosebumps. Yay.
So, Wednesday afternoon, my aunt and uncle went to check on my grandmother, who has had some fall and some health problems. And they found her unresponsive the weekend before, last weekend. So they took her to the hospital. They got her back home. And she seemed to be okay. One of my family members went to check on her at lunchtime. 2.5 hours later, my aunt and uncle went to go check on her. She was unresponsive, and they could not find a pulse at all. They called 911. 3 different officers who were medically trained showed up. None of them could find any sign of life whatsoever. Paramedics came. They declared her dead. They contacted the funeral home, or were in the process. We're talking for over 12 minutes with them outside. One of them had forgot something inside, walked back inside, and said, "I think I just seen her breathe." And they took her to the ER. 45 minutes later, when I got there, she was having a full-on conversation with the doctor. And when I got to talk to the doctor, he told her, he said, there is something very supernatural going on here, because you were dead, clinically dead, passed on. And he said,
Excuse me.
I have run extensive blood work tests. It should be all over the board, and it is perfectly like you are a normal person walking around.
Wow.
So in your bloodline, do you happen to know if it goes back to Lazarus? I'm just asking.
Good, valid question.
Yes.
Very valid question.
Valid.
Well,
You never know.
I have spent the last 2 to 3 days spending as much time with her as I could. In fact, I took off work. And yesterday, when it was time for our live, I was just leaving from the hospital that I'd been at all day. So I decided to cancel our live.
Yeah.
For very good reason.
And that was a good move.
Mm-hmm.
Totally get it.
They are moving her. She did live alone. She's 84. She has Parkinson's. They're moving her tomorrow to a facility, a help facility or whatever, and we'll go from there.
Well, that is an inspirational story, if nothing else.
That's
I'm telling you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
See, I'd be sitting there going, right, you need to tell me exactly what you saw.
Yeah.
I want to know everything because you
Patty-
talked to someone. Don't say you didn't talk to someone.
Don't leave any details
Patty's
out.
like, yeah, Patty's like, that's divine intervention, is what that is.
Mhm.
Well, and
Yeah,
that
that
the
is.
doctor in the ER, he was skating around saying that, and so he said it's a very supernatural thing. And I looked at Grandma and I said, it just happened to be I was in the room instead of my mother, her children. I was in there visiting when he come in, and I looked at her and I said, he might call it that, but I know what I call it. And she looked at me and said, yes.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
said,
Lori's asking, what day did that happen?
that happened Wednesday. So
Wow.
Hello, Annette. Thank you
it's
for coming
very
in.
for those, and I know I'm going to regret saying
Don't
this.
say that.
For those who are Grey's Anatomy fans,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's a very Grey's story.
Oh.
By the way, I may have watched the whole seasons, all of them on Netflix.
It sounds like you know a episode or two.
Just a few.
Ginger.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You're
don't
being-
know. That's freaking me out.
But there is a thing called Lazarus syndrome as well, where people have actually they've even been in the middle of their own funeral and woken up. They've been dead for several days and all of a sudden just got up and walked out.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like
nowadays
with-
with the embalming, that might be a little hard without
well,
God's help.
yeah,
Yes.
which is why you only hear about it in countries where they don't normally do that. Where
Exactly.
they set the bodies out waiting for the week to pass or whatever. So you don't normally hear about it. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's fascinating, Dale. Oh no, I know it's I don't mean any disrespect for it, but I don't. I really don't. You know I don't.
No, I think it's
But it's like, yay, Grandma!
Yes. Crack on, Grandma.
crack on.
Yeah. It's like she got there and went, nah, not ready. See ya. Not yet.
Yes. Yes.
And so the whole pie maker thing of Annette's, Annie's Kitchen
Yeah.
Urban Homestead, it's like taking our community by storm. I've seen several people that are like, I'm getting one of those pie makers.
I make it pretty cool, actually. Yeah. I used to have one in Oz when the kids were little. You know, because it was just easy. And they made their own.
Mm.
They did their own.
Yeah.
They put whatever they wanted in it. I didn't care. You know,
Right.
Mm.
I don't have to eat it.
Right.
Oh,
So what about this Pies of March? Is there like something happening with it? Like,
Thank you, Dark
Oh,
Lord
okay.
Minute. Dark Lord Minute
He's
went back
checking
and
out for you.
yeah, that kind of made me a little uneasy because Joey has gone to bed. It was freaking me out a little bit.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So Monday, I already said this earlier, but you were busy doing this. Monday, the 3rd, 6 p.m. at Mennonite Farmhouse will be the live giveaway and end to the Pies of March
Mm-hmm.
with prices.
Yes. Fun.
Yes.
All kinds of good stuff.
wait, what?
What?
Was it Unmanned Urban Homestead saying there was something behind Ginger?
Yeah,
No,
that's
that was
what we were all
earlier.
talking about.
Oh, okay.
Dark
I
Lord
was like-
Minute went,
Because I only got half the conversation in chat, and I was like,
oh,
what?
Yeah.
well,
I kind of caught it out of
he's
the
checking
corner.
up on her.
eye,
Yeah, fair enough.
and it freaked me out a bit. And then Dark Lord Minute went back and watched it on replay and said, no, he rewound it. He said, no, there's nothing behind her. I was like, whew. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you,
I mean, if
Jesus.
it's Jesus, I'm okay with that. But anything else is going to freak me out a little bit because Joey's already in bed.
Yeah.
But that
All right, guys. Well, anything else?
opening in that door right there is mirrored.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Yes.
that might have caught the reflection.
I also think if your cup up there has
Yes.
a foil rim around it, and every time you move, you can see your
It can
reflection
flash.
in it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good eye picking that up.
Cindy,
Nice.
that's a great way
Yes.
of getting your son to do more stuff. That's really cool. Sorry.
Yep. No, you're fine.
She dropped the link for the live giveaway too.
Yeah, I
Yes.
see that. Ugh.
Nice. Very good. Thank you.
All right, guys. Anything else?
Okay.
You?
It's my
All good?
bedtime. I'm about to turn into a pumpkin like Nana.
Oof, you're a pumpkin.
Just don't make it a pie out of pumpkin ginger pie. Mm.
yeah. And speaking of that, Stephanie says that she made a pumpkin pie and it was amazing. So
Mm.
check out
Mm.
that.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, thank you, everybody that showed up in chat. We appreciate it. Everybody that's
Yes.
modded and really helps out all the time. Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate
Yes,
it.
it does.
And thank you, Dark
as
Lord
always-
Minute, for rewinding.
Yep. And as always, thank you for you guys being here. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you same bat time, same bat channel 7
Next
days
Friday.
from now.
Yes.
Yeah.
For this crazy round robin. of
Shenanigan
people.
field filled.
Oscar Mayer
Heart.
baloney singing people. Blue bonnet singing people.
Huh?
Yes, we heart you guys.
No, that's
Night,
next.
guys.
Next Tuesday. Patty did make a good point. Next Tuesday, game night will be chat night.
Chat.
So everybody in chat
That's
gets to play.
super fun.
So,
Yeah.
a select number of people get to play.
Oh,
So if you're interested,
April Fool's Ginger.
be there.
Yes.
And then we'll see
chat
you
night
Sunday for
was
the
fun.
Sunday functioning chat. So,
Yes.
all right, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Have a good night.
Bye.